Steep new tariffs on Canada and Mexico took effect overnight, directed by President Donald Trump.
Brandy Cummings joins us now with a look at what's impacted and what the president may say about them to the nation tonight.
Hey guys, good morning. So in his joint address to Congress tonight, President Donald Trump is expected to lay out his America First vision. A major pillar of this is the dramatic reshaping of U.S. trade policy. Two of America's top trading partners, Canada and Mexico, are now subject to sweeping 25% tariffs that took effect at midnight. President Trump has also said that he would hike the tax on Chinese imports to 20%. The president is using tariffs as a pressure tactic to eliminate trade imbalances and stem the flow of deadly fentanyl. The White House moved forward with implementation despite recent steps from Canada and Mexico aimed at addressing those border security concerns. Now those countries are expected to retaliate. President Trump and Canadian leaders traded threats on Monday.
It's going to be very costly for people to take advantage of this country. They can't come in and steal our money and steal our jobs and take our factories and take our businesses and expect not to be punished. And they're being punished by tariffs.
If they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I will do everything, including cut off their energy, with a smile on my face. They need to feel the pain. They want to come at us hard, we're going to come back twice as hard.
Now, those comments rattled the stock market as businesses and consumers brace for impact. Economists expect a trade war will lead to higher prices for American shoppers on a range of goods, although the Trump administration has downplayed concerns that tariffs will cause inflation. Deirdre?
So how do the other countries plan on retaliating?
So starting next Monday, the Chinese government says they will impose additional tariffs on U.S. goods, including a 15% tax on chicken, wheat, corn and cotton, and a 10% tariff on sorghum, soybeans, pork, beef, fruit, veggies, dairy, and aquatic products. A plan from Canada laid out earlier this month also targets a range of agricultural products with 25% tariffs, in addition to beverages, cosmetics, paper products, passenger vehicles, trucks, steel, and aluminum. Now, some of those do start right away. Others will be phased in later this month. Mexico is also expected to retaliate, but so far haven't announced any specifics just yet. Deirdre, back to you.
All right, thank you. Democrats are warning that the new tariffs will hurt the economy and end up costing Americans a lot of money. Senator Adam Schiff put out a video statement last night talking about how tariffs actually work.
When you place a tariff on goods, say to Canada, Canada doesn't pay it, you pay it. The person importing the goods pays it, and then they pass on that cost to you.
The QR code that we have on the screen is going to be taking you to the coverage of those tariffs online, which breaks down those costs. Multiple analysis from the Peterson Institute for International Economics and the Yale University Budget Lab suggests that the average family could face price increases of more than $1,000.